Yo guys, what is up? Zoran here with a Temtem video on a balance patch. Not gonna be a competitive patch this time. It's a competitive ranked video today because yeah, we just got some balance changes and I'm actually really hyped because there's some stuff in here that really um makes me excited. Also kind of not excited and also um a lot of team building ideas now that I'm looking at what some of the stuff that's being like changed and stuff. But let's just get into it so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So as you know, if you guys are in the loop actually, this patch is introducing the new eight stage system where before you would get to +5 and you would get 250%. Right now it's at 8 stage, so that makes it easy for them to balance, which makes sense because now they can make it like, let's say +1 is now +25% attack instead of +50 like it was before. So it's making it much harder. It's a little bit more harder to get all the way to maximum attack rather than before, and also it kind of makes it so speed kind of like is now not in the weird zone. Now it also goes in the same spot, but that's pretty crazy. So yeah, now we have H-stage system, meaning that a lot of moves like perfect jab, spark, stuff like that is going to be seeing a different change. It doesn't really tell you in the patch notes exactly, so we're probably going to have to look into that once we can actually look at the stuff in game. But anyways, let's get into some of the balance stuff as well, because there's also been some changes to some Temtems. So Chromia Neutral, which got Awful Song as a move pool, which is cool. I don't remember what Awful Song does. I just know it's a neutral move. Neutral has way too many moves though, but whatever. Grandpa getting a nice little stamina increase. I think that's really nice. I think Grandpa deserves it. It doesn't see that much play, even though it has really good traits, and it's a pretty solid wind type, honestly. So this is why I'm saying that I'm gonna be seeing some team builds, because there's another thing that I wanted to try, but we'll get to it. Babao getting some defense and special defense. I don't know how I feel about this because just Babao was just already kind of annoying to deal with, especially with mucus and stuff, but that's okay. I guess it needed it. I mean, I don't see Babao as much, but even when I do, it's very hard to take down, so not sure about this, but whatever. Parent getting a special defense boost is nice, but I don't think this will really help it get anywhere. Honestly, that's still really low. I mean, yeah, that's still really low. I don't think that's helping anyone. Osukai getting a special defense increase, again, not that helpful. I don't really see that helping Osukai at all. I don't think that's what its issue is. I think it's more an issue with its move pool because it only really has hook and does vortex. So I think it needs something else, maybe even Inner Spirit to have like a super move. But yeah, it's lacking in moves in my opinion. Inky getting Sparks is interesting, especially once you see what they did to Sparks once we get down there. Man, I just changed mine to Fizzmaster, and now they're trying to make Specmaster Inky come back. I can see it as a support now, honestly, instead of something that does damage. With honestly, that's actually interesting. You can make it like a support with like HP and speed. Make it a Sparks. No, you don't even. You might not even need speed. Probably make it bulky. Run like Sparks, T-Strike, Bright Beam, and then. Oh man, that's rough. T-Strike, because Bright Beam is really good for evasion, so you can kind of deal with it. Oh, T-Strike for obvious reasons, because you know T-Strike is T-Strike. And I was thinking Quartz Dirt would, for a move, I mean it only has Quartz Dirt for a crystal move, but it also can do like Diamond for it to make itself even tankier. Might be nice, but then it would lack a move. I don't know, I'll see. It could be a good support now though. Ink kind of looks like something that you could do with support, which is interesting. Because it also has access to Tesla Prison, so you can make things slower. You don't even have to go T-Strike. You can do Tesla Prison, Sparks. You could go Diamond for you Quartz Dirt for trapping with Earth Energy. I think Inky might have a new niche, honestly. Valorant stamina increase from 38 to 42. That's nice. Valorant always had an issue with stamina, so that might help it a little bit. Yowler HP reduced from 81. Here's the Yowler nerfs again, guys. You love to see it. Yowler getting nerfs. It's still going to be broken as hell, though. That's not going to change anything. I think the issue is with Savage Suplex. They did nerf it, but Savage Suplex, I think they needed to nerf it in a different way, another way as well. Now still getting an HP increase to 50 to 58. That's nice. It does lack survivability, so that might help it a little bit. While you're getting an increase to 50, I think it also needs some new moves. Like it's lacking. Like it should get matter teleport honestly. But it's not even the strongest Tem in the game. It's like I'm pretty sure its attack isn't even that high, so I really think it deserves matter teleport. 2 Vine, attack increase from 74 to 78, HP increase from 57 to 58, slight buff to its HP, a little bit more on his attack. I guess they're trying to bring 2 Vine back. It is honestly the 2 Vine and 2 Kai have been like the ones that you don't see much, so that's cool. Equinox Soul Steam has been added to as a technique course. This one is crazy because I'm kind of upset with myself because I was thinking earlier, I was like, man, I don't want to do my Equinox radar. I should probably do it, but then I decided not to. And it's like the game was telling me, hey, do this Equinox radar. You're gonna get a Luma, and get ready for the patch. Because now look at what happened. God damn it! I could have had a. I feel like I just lost the Luma. Oh well. This one's huge. Bento getting Veda Burst is huge. Bento has like the worst moves in the game, in my opinion, in terms of, you got Psy Surge. Like they're good, but the fact is they need to be normal priority because they're terrible due to that. So especially Psy Surge, it's a whole 2 move and it's only base 100 with no effects. Why on earth is that move low priority? I get it was because for Nagais, but like you shouldn't balance a move around 110. And that's an issue. That's something that I feel like Kreml always seems to miss because Nagais is literally probably the reason Psy Surge is priority 1. I feel like they should just make it a normal because especially when they killed the A Nagais, I'm seeing a lot of more Water Custodian Nagais. I feel like it's fair for Psy Surge to be priority 2. But that's just me, especially since it's a whole 2. Like you don't even have to bump the damage, you just literally should just like buff it to priority 2. Like forget about Nagais. Like nobody likes to get DA Nagais anyways. Like nobody likes to deal with it. There's no issues with it. But anyways, Aragnite Awful Song added as a technique course. That's an interesting one again. I need to see what Awful Song does because I don't remember what it does. Here's one that I was really into as well. Anatan getting a HP buff. That is awesome. Like Anatan is getting some love from Crema, which makes me really happy because you guys know I have a Luma Anatan and I love using it. And this is just giving me a more reason to use it. There's another reason though. There's another one you'll see. Leech getting nerfed, healing reduced, blah blah blah. I don't really care about Leech. This is just hitting Taifu. Who cares about Taifu? Dash is suplex. Damage reduced to 140. That's good. It's hitting everything. It's not just hitting Yowler, it's hitting everything. But I feel like they should also hurt the exhaust. I think the exhaust is way too much. It's a base 140 move with a super exhaust. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Psy Surge does 100 base damage, I believe it's 100, I'm pretty sure it's 100, with low priority, no effects. Then you have something like Savage Suplex, where neutrals are literally super strong. Not only are they super strong because the only thing that negates them is mentals, and even mentals have issues fighting neutrals because they hit so damn hard. Like they have Held Anger, they have Knockback, they have Savage Suplex, Ninja Jutsu. They have way too many moves that hit too hard, and some of them have really good effects. Like it just makes no sense. Like they need to tone down neutrals really badly because they just do too much. Savage Suplex is also just either don't exhaust, or if you really need to have the exhaust just so like things like Scrunch and stuff can exhaust things, make it a 1 turn. 1 turn is more than enough. 2 turn is way too much. You're not only taking a crap load of damage, you're also getting your stamina taken down by half for 2 whole turns, especially when they're on fast temps like Scunch. So 1 turn is more than enough. I feel like that should be nerfed as well, but that's just what I think. Metabolize, hold turns reduced from 2 to 1. I don't remember what Metabolize does. I remember it has something to do with poison. That's cool though that it's now 1 turn. That's actually pretty cool. Revitalize getting nerfed is pretty good. Obviously I use Kinu and stuff, so this is a pretty good nerf. No complaints here. Even as a person who uses Revitalize, I have a Cernif and a Kino in my teams that use it. No complaints there. It's definitely well deserved. Ampere Outburst, stamina increase from 11 to 15. I don't know about this. I don't even remember seeing this much. But then again, I am not high level, so I don't know how people use their Volguns in high level play. So that might be there's a reason for it. I guess cooperation stamina cost reduced from 4 to 0. Again, I don't. I mean, it's a good buff, obviously, but I don't. This might make it so people use it, I guess. Feather Gatling hitting from 25 to 21. This is probably to help things like Valorant. This is also going to be hitting all the two Y evil, so this is a nice buff. Hyperkinetic Strike 34 to 28. Grandpa is now very happy. So is Valorant. Those Valorants that like to run the speed trait is very happy with it. Especially because you're probably going to be seeing a lot of nimble and stuff now. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to see how the meta evolves. Hypoxia going from 35 to 32. My low Ali happy as hell because that's 3 less stamina to worry about. And also obviously Grandpa. And Barnshee as well. But mainly Grandpa is the one that's benefiting out of this because Grandpa was the one that had the most stamina issues. Outgrow stamina cost reduced from 20 to 24. Again, I feel like Tyrannex's issue is in its traits. I think they should just affect the enemy team because it affecting you is just too much. At least I feel like the gear one could at least do that, and the other one can stay where it disables all of them. But it needs a buff in its traits. It's too much. It's screwing you as well. Isn't really that valuable when Tyrannic itself is terrible. So you're essentially putting up a terrible Tem with while also nerfing yourself. So I don't know. I think Tyrannic just needs help in the traits department. Photosynthesis stamina cost reduced from 7 to 0. This is pretty cool. I think Lawali might be able to use this. Ultrasound stamina cost reduced from 28 to 18. Not sure if I'll use it, but maybe. Petrify, hold turns reduced from 2 to 1. Traps turn reduced from 5 to 3. This one's interesting. This does kind of help Osakai, so maybe Osakai can come back. Who knows? Nauseous Bomb, damage increase from 95 to 100, so I guess they just decided to buff it back up, which is cool. Oh, bad. Sorry about that. It's nighttime. I guess they I don't know. I guess they just wanted to buff it back. I guess it was too much. Not a lot of things used it anyway, so I guess it makes sense. Darkness power decrease from very high to ultra. Very interesting. I forgot what darkness does. I think it's the thing that does the whole isolation thing, so that's pretty cool. Turbocharge very high to low. Now you can get the whole thing and then do it again and then again, but they made cheer up normal, which is interesting, and also increased its stamina. So very interested in how this is gonna work. A lot of the cheer up users are slow anyway, so this should be fine. Oh my god, why am I yawning all of a sudden? Antitoxins. Priority reduced from normal to low. It will now also apply 2 turns of Vigorize to the target. Very interesting. I never used antitoxin, so I don't remember what it does. Sorry about that. Meteor Swarm Synergy is nice because it does burn turns increase from 1 to 2. My Anatan is very happy, but there's gonna be a reason why I'm gonna have to choose what moves I want. I might actually not use Meteor Swarm anymore. Center Rain, healing allies to 20, 10%, cool. Still probably nobody will use it. Soil Steam, stamina cost reduced from 24 to 21. So that's a buff for it. I don't know why it's getting buffed, but it's getting buffed. Hard damage increased from 175. Not sure why they're buffing it, but okay. Hibernate, healing reduced from 40 to 35%. That's good. It's a little bit less. Why? Why am I yawning so much? Holy crap. Healing reduced from 40% to 35%. Very nice. Any nerfs to the other is good enough for me. Humiliating Slap, damage reduced from 90 to 80. I don't know if that matters. People really just use it for the defense drops, so I don't think a dropped damage is gonna matter. People are still gonna use it. Perfect Jab, damage reduced from 30. Again, I don't get it. Damage doesn't really matter. But I mean, this could mean maybe Madrid could survive a Scunch Perfect Jacket now, maybe. Stamina cost decreased from 19. Well deserved. Perfect Jacket is oppressive as hell. Cold Breeze as hell. I mean, Cold Breeze as well. Stamina cost increase from 9 to 14. Divine Inspiration, healing reduced from 20 to 15%. Yeah, Peg Epic was pretty good. Earth's Wave, nobody cares about it. I don't think 100 will matter. It's still priority 1. Nobody cares about it. Intimidation being buffed is cool because it's evading. I forgot what it does. I forgot what its priority is, but if it's super priority, like not super, but like high priority, this one's gonna be pretty nuts. Paralyzing Poison, getting some ticks increase, so that's pretty cool. Damage reduced from 110 to 105 for Wreck. Monkey getting some nerfs, that's fine, but I don't think that matters honestly. 5 damage is not gonna really do anything for Seismic Wreck, whatever. Sometimes I question Krema's balancing like thoughts, like how does 5 damage matter? Just they heat up and then throw a rock at you, and then they get the +1 defense. Like there's other things that makes Rex so oppressive, like it's high priority synergy. That's mainly the issue. It's on a fast ham too, so. But you know, I'm not their balancing team. What do I know? Hallucination synergy damage increase from 50 to 100. That's pretty cool actually. That makes it kind of strong. I forget who gets it, but might be useful depending on who has it, especially on. Is it a poison? No, it's a mental move, right? Yeah. Untangle will now grant +1 defense and +1 especially to target when moving the trap status condition. That's pretty cool. You can like untangle a trap unit and then, you know, get the +1 with the +1 and switch out at the same time. That's cool. Brave Stamina Cross increased from 5 to 13. It would also heal 10% of the target if they had the alerted status condition. It will now also remove the alerted status condition after applying the text effect. That's pretty cool. Look up. Right increase from normal to high. It will now remove the sleep status condition. Wait, did I miss one? Or maybe I just never mind. Because there's a buff that I'm really interested in. But I thought I skipped it. Maybe I haven't. It will now remove the sleep status condition. Interesting. With the changes made in this patch, Lookout will always refresh the remaining turns of alerted the Tem has. Instead of merging with the amount of turns left like the other status conditions work, Lookout will always add +5 alerted turns. We will review Lookout on the future to make it consistent with the behavior of all other attacks in the alert game. Interesting. Pollution, it now also drains 10% stamina of the target. Interesting. Drought. This technique will now affect every Temtem in the battlefield but the caster, and now also applies to turns of Seize. Oh. Okay. I have to look at what Drought does. Nimble, increase from normal to high. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. If Nimble works, I think Nimble, you can target your teammates, so this is going to be new. I swear to God, I think we're going to get into a very fast meta if Nimble becomes a thing. Diamond Force stamina increase reduced from 32 to 25. That's what I was talking about. Remember how I was talking about Inky being a support? And that's why I was thinking of Diamond Force being in it, because if you can make Inky super tanky, it'll be a pretty hard support to take out, especially when he has Sparks now, because Self Sparks his damage. So, you know, that means that Inky can go from support to damage real quick. So that's what I was talking about. Penance is a huge one. This is kind of nice because Lovato could now can use Penance because it goes from high. It does do more damage to I think Lovato, but this is huge. Like this is gonna be really nice for Lovato. Quicksand stamina cost increase from 14 to 16. Don't remember what it does. Flood synergy stamina cost reduced from 26 to 22. This I think lowers speed, so that's interesting. Sparks increase from normal to high. This is what I'm talking about. Like Inky is really looking like a support now, like a power support. Like this thing will be able to do damage. Like even if you don't run B-Strike, if you run Tesla Present and just start sparking your way to victory after you beefed Inky up from Diamond Forts and defenses and all that, it can literally become a monster. Like I can see Inky being kind of scary now with a proper defensive build. I don't know. I think it's gonna be crazy. Here's another one. Chains Hit. This is the one that made me go, holy crap. It is now a fire technique. Anatan gets this. This is Anatan's skill. It is now giving it stab. This is huge for Anatan because all we had was magma, whatever, I forgot what it's called. Or Meteor Swarm, that's what it is, the one that just got buffed. And it traps me for 2 turns. This one is huge. Like, Holy crap, I think I'm gonna be running this over meter storm for sure. Like, hell yeah. Into Saiho, we've had a new effect. It now applies -1 defense to the target. But yeah, you're gonna be seeing me wanting to run Anaton a lot more now. This one's cool. It also lowers defense, which is cool. But remember, -1 is only 25% now, so it's not as big, but it's still something. Scavenger getting a little healing nerf. Mirror getting a little thing nerf. I just hate mirroring. I think it should be way lower than 35%, but whatever. I don't know why 35%. Like you're taking half of the damage. You're still almost taking half the damage that you do. So I don't know, mirroring. I hate mirroring. Cold-blooded. You know, Frozen says nobody's gonna use it. It's still going to be, unless the freeze metal becomes a thing, but I don't think so. Spreader. This one is huge. Spreader. Wait, what? Hold up. Okay, I'll get to that one later. Spreader being at 20% is nice because now my boy Tukai can do things with Spreader. This is, oh my god, this also helps my radars, the poison radars. Hell yeah! Now I can probably one shot those things that I couldn't one shot, like those Adoroborals that would survive my wind burst. Hell yeah, hell yeah. PVE, hell yeah. But it's also really good for PvP. Inky, sparking. Oh man, just sparks in general on Tukai is gonna be nice. Callosity, the once term has been removed. Don't know how to feel about this, but that means it. Oh no, actually it makes sense because now it's plus 25%. They can remove the thing, so now if you get hit twice, you get a plus 50% like normal. So it's not that bad. It's okay. Okay, I see it. Refreshing Diablo, healing reduced from 50 for 40%. Were people really using this? I don't remember anyone's using it. Handcuffs, trap turns reduced from 3 to 2. Okay. The trade bar heals from 7 to 6. Okay. Let's get that is considered unto an ally now have one less turn. Oh. It's not that bad, but okay. Chamomile. Immediate turns reduced from 5 to 0. What? Wait, what? Hold up, what? Say what? No, what? Apart from its previous effects, which remains, we've added a new effect. When the holder of this gear leaves the battlefield, every status condition applied to them is removed. No. No. Bro, why? No. Come on. Do people agree with this? This was like a way to deal with like freeze and stuff. And now it's one less reason to... What? No. Wow. That makes Chamomile dog shit. At least to me, it has no value. Like, I know people are going to be saying there's value to it, which, yes, I can see the value to it, obviously, but I don't... Not for the reasons I feel. I'd rather have the immunity turns for what it was used for before. Now it's just... I don't like it. Like, no. Like, nah, that sucks. Okay, well, then there's just been some fixes, and I'm not gonna go through all of them. Wait, what's this? Fixing with not appearing with the Lumipar at the mod. Okay, that one doesn't matter. That one kind of hurts. That one makes me sad, but whatever. And that's really it. So let me know what you guys think about the patch. I am going to see if I'm gonna use one of my two guys as PvP because I have two, and they were just using for PvE. But now I'm thinking of using one for PvP, and I might have to make a new team because, especially with Camo being completely changed, it makes me sad. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to show the patch. It's already a 24-minute video. Jesus Christ, that took longer than I thought, and I was trying to go through it quickly. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Anaton stuff at least, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out and have a good night. Remember, let me know what you guys think as well on the comment section on the stuff. Peace out.